Welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the Ouya. Now, last time we had just gone into the hotel over here, asked some questions, and then we went over to the embassy. We had some mysterious guy talk to us, and he said to go in and check out the embassy, and we found a recording of Sunry actually killing the lady. So, I actually want to go back and talk to him before we do that Republic mission and see just... There might be more to the story. I mean, he stone cold killed her, shot her in the back, and I want to see what he has to say about that. So we'll head over, and then maybe we'll start the trial and get the trial out of the way before we do that, the main mission here.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
I hate to tell you this, Laura, but that's not the case. I'm not going to talk to her about that. You know what, let's ask her about this, because the people at the hotel were all like, oh yeah, they were hooking up.
Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what he feels. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her.
Oh man, he has killed a lot of Sith before.
That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Just please, prove his innocence.
I'll try to save him.
Evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Yeah, we have the real evidence. Sunry, he's a liar. He's a liar and a murderer. He said that he was a Republic spy trying to recruit her, and really he was just hooking up with the Sith girl.
Joey, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial. Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
And he's all arrogant, too.
Well,
I don't...
You know I was having an affair with the law.
Well, okay, he admitted that at least.
Well, I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. Found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts.
Lies, Sunry,
was
lies.
brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my heroes.
All right.
Planted the crop. I hope you can see how this. Anything else I can help.
Let's clear up something. I know you killed
her. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
I've got the data recording right here.
I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. Found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
The Sith found out, didn't they?
Must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it, but when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved to die.
It's a good point. You know what? They might show mercy if you confess.
I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
Those are just excuses, man.
I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of Kolto in danger. No, I won't. Look, I may have done something stupid. And it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its Kolto export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jory. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
Man, as much as I hate him, he does make a good point. We're at war, and terrible things happen. And the Republic can't really can't lose the Kolto. Yeah, don't we just? Let's start this trial. I want to put this behind me. Yeah, let's get this over with. I don't think I can make him confess. Because I think the Selkath don't really care. They're like, oh, he murdered her? Done. But we do know that Glupor did his thing, and she was a Dark Jedi. Opening statements. No. I don't think it's a good idea to force persuade in the middle of a public trial. I think I'll just do this one.
It is an honor to see justice served. And I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
You know, he did say probably, and he wasn't 100% sure. What is this?
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony. Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elasa was fired.
Okay. Was the medal... No, he's not the guy with the medal. How could Sunry... Elasa is a Dark Jedi. Yeah, he's the one that told us about seeing her lightsaber. So let's
Yes,
ask him
from
about
what
that.
I could tell, she carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
Oh, okay, I can ask more questions. Did you actually see the murder
You
happen?
mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
No, no more questions. No, let's just move on. Okay, we'll ask him about the medal.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elasa's room, didn't you?
Lupor jiking mata Sunry mulira. Ingkun jupa shak lupor. No ba mulira set like.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elasa already dead behind him.
Oh, I can do that too. Did you plant the medal on Elasa?
Lupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Lupor kan king David nibora tong chitsa.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Lupor wonky.
And I'll ask. I don't think he saw. No, he didn't see.
Lupor tong hiwa majik lupor aking lupor tunsi. Lupor no mulira chuni mulira tong sun chubaka chupak lupor. Chawa whiskies.
Okay. And I'm not going to ask either of these questions. No, let's just keep rolling. wife. Okay, so maybe we ask about the affair. Would that really help?
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elasa.
Yeah, let's ask about the affair.
Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
Okay. No.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors. Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elasa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Okay. I don't know. We know we already did the medal. We know she's a Dark Jedi, so I don't... And I don't know if the Selkath really care about the whole spy business. They just want to know about the murder. Let's try this one.
yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
I kind of want to ask this one, but you got to think of the judges and what they care about. And I won't ask about the medal. We already know about that. I think I'm going to stop here. No, let's just roll the dice and see what happens.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
And you know what? I think the Sith guy is right. I mean, he did do it. Sith are obviously evil and set this up. I don't think they care about the cripple thing. I don't think they care about the spy thing. No one actually witnessed the murder. I think we're gonna go with. I think this is the best one to get him off. As immoral as it seems, given that he really did kill her, we can't really go with that because this is all locked up in the Sith
would
Republic.
not leave the metal of her killer clutched in her hand.
No one witnessed the murder.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
No, I don't. I think we're gonna stop here before I talk myself into trouble. Alright, here we go. Hey, alright.
Your Honors, no!
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, we have done all we could for you, old friend. Thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Now I wonder. Well, let's see. No light side or dark side points. Yeah, because I feel kind of bad about this, because we did technically lie by omission. Anyway, oh, who's this guy?
Manan may not seem very hospitable, but a surprising amount of trade runs through it.
And this is the. What's back here? Wait, is this the bar we were in before? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so what's left? I think we've got to go back to the Republic Embassy and do this mission and get over to the Sith base, which, you know, it means murdering a whole bunch of Sith. And we'll probably find ourselves back in front of that court because I don't think the Selkath are going to like that. I don't see us going in there and not killing a bunch of Sith. But anyway, so we'll have to save that for next time. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Take care.